American dream?
When I think about the American dream, I used to think about just sort of the idea that any person has the opportunity to become a successful, wealthy person through their own work. But through CORE, I sort of realized that it really applies much more so only for white people, and there's many limitations in the U.S. that keep you from achieving the American dream.
When I hear the American dream, I think of like things that are fake and things that are like superficial, and like I think of like the big house and the white picket fence and just like, basic things like that.
Think about 11th grade, when we used to discuss the American dream, and like it's been like the whole year trying to figure out like what the American dream is for us and all this stuff. I didn't really like have anything come to mind. I didn't think like the American dream really existed because it's got like such a positive connotation to it. I don't think that it really exists in America. I think like if you want to have a reason to like be a better person, it shouldn't be because of the American dream. I think it should just be a personal desire.
What did you hear as a kid? Like, what used to be your idea?
Growing up, my idea of the U.S. was always just that it was this amazing land of opportunity and everything was good food and funny, awesome people and everything was beautiful. But once I moved here, those ideas sort of started to shift. All countries have their problems, and the U.S. is obviously no exception. It's pretty obvious, I think.
Do you think that this happy-go-lucky type of American dream even exists today?
In all honesty, I don't think the American dream really exists at this point. I think we should all like strive to be a better person or like achieve our goals, but this whole idea of America being the place to accomplish your dreams isn't necessarily true, because it's not like the happy place that people think it is, and it's not what it really represents. I think that the American dream for a lot of people is just like a reason to try to accomplish your goals or have like a drive behind it, but I think that should come like within rather than like from this like sense of community that you get with America, or that like it's perceived with America, I guess.
Do you think that people outside the U.S. view it differently than we do?
Yes, I feel like not that a lot of people agree with me, but that like a majority of people in the U.S. could say similar things rather than people outside the U.S. I feel like for them, they still think that the American dream is like something attainable and something that like they want to have, and that's why they come to the U.S., even though like they're coming for like false hopes and all that stuff. So yeah.
I don't think they're gonna see it as a land of the free or the home of the brave or whatever. I think it's more just like a positive change from what they're used to, but it's not this like great place that it was once perceived as. It's been getting a lot worse, and even though like we're making strides toward social justice issues and all this type of stuff, there's a lot of things that are going like worse and worse, and I think people's opinion is definitely going to change on our country. And so I think maybe America's a place to escape whatever issues they had in their like other country, but I don't think it is the American dream or like the place to be at this point.
So, being somebody who came from outside and came in, do you feel like you were disappointed? Do you feel like there was some letdown for you or anything like that?
I wouldn't say it was a letdown, but maybe it just wasn't what I expected. In a way, it's a little relieving that the U.S. does have problems and it's not this sort of utopia that the rest of the world can't access or something like that. But I was definitely very surprised when I first started to learn that the U.S. was not that perfect place I thought it was.
Does our current president change that view for people, like people outside the U.S.?
I think that it might have changed a little bit. I feel like they might be a little more scared to come, but I think the American dream is still there in their heads, but them like wanting to come is just like they're scared. Like they still want to come for that American dream, but they're just like scared to come now.
I think like this administration does have something to do with it, but I also think it's like gone back a lot further. I mean, this administration is really just a joke. It's a guy who's been on TV and we've made memes out of him, and we don't really take him seriously. He's been able to become our president. Like before, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people remember Arnold Schwarzenegger was our governor of California, and so like I think that as a country, if we're not able to take our own government seriously, I don't think we could take something as serious as like the reason why people come here, and like people think, oh, the American dream is real and all this stuff, but like if we're not taking our government seriously, I don't think the land of the free and the home of the brave is really like an accurate description of what America stands for if we're willing to just really elect anybody who doesn't take our country seriously into office.